Right. Hey guys, me Anthony back in with a special reaction video this time. Do you remember this meme from years ago? Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Well, there's more to it. He's done other ones as well. They're all commercial of this guy. I also found this video down here, actually, which we'll watch in a minute. The real story behind Jones barbecue and foot massage. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, he's done other commercials, including this one about big ass truck rental and storage. There's a number as well, which I'm not gonna call because I doubt it works. You guys can do it if you want. I'm not gonna even bother. I don't think it's gonna work, but yeah. So the ones is this one. Voicemails from the number. Yeah. Barbecue and foot massage. Cheap as daycare. Sizzle reel. Video trying to find out who he is in an interview with him. So yeah. Also these I have in the order on the actual channel. Says this is the order that these actually were made in. So yeah. Anyways, here we go. Also, more than anything, you should see the subtitles. English, Jones English. So, yeah, no. Also, the quality is only 240p. This is from 16 years ago. But yeah, here we go.
Why leave anything on your front lawn, under your porch, on the side of the highway where you can store all that?
One last thing, all the videos. We're gonna watch like 6 videos today. Or no, 7. Yeah, we're gonna watch 7 of them today. They're all linked in the description. So yeah, here we go.
Why leave anything on your front lawn, under your porch, on the side of the highway where you can store all that stuff my way? Down here at Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Car Storage. Now, I know y'all got stuff at your house that you don't need no more, you don't want. You know you ain't gonna use that printer. Why keep it all around your house? Bring it down here to my house. You ain't the Dukes of Hazzard. You know you ain't gonna use that ugly yellow luggage. You don't need all this crap. What you gonna do with this? This is not what it... In my yard, I don't care. I'll store this motorcycle in that van for you for $10.99 a month. You got old tires. They charge you $3 for that old tire. You can rent a truck. You can store a car. They don't care. Bring it on down here. You ain't got to put that old tire for $3. For less than that. Hell, for you, for $3 they gonna charge you. I do it down here for $1.50 down here at Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Storage Facility. Now, friends, you may ask yourself, how in the hell can he store this stuff for such a cheap price?
Good point.
It's in a box, marked for you, put it away, seal it. The fact of the matter is, I'm pretty drunk right now. And store it. And this is a drunk discount sale down here at Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Car Facility. You got an elephant, I got space. Send me smoke signals. You got weed, and I'll store anything you want. Go ahead and give me a call or find me on them internets at www.jonesbigasstruckrentalstorage.com. That's JONES bigasstruckrentalstorage.com. This is a bus. Do you know how big a bus is?
Oh god, alright. Why is there ads? These videos like a minute long. I need ads for this bullshit.
Why leave anything on your front lawn, under your...
No, hang on. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. This shit up here.
Why leave anything on your front lawn, under your porch, on the side of the highway where you can store all that stuff my way? Down here at Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Car Storage. I don't think y'all understand me when I tell you I stole anything. What's in this box? I don't know. It's not my business. Briefcase full of fake money. Not my business. This fan used to oscillate. It don't oscillate no more. Oscillated, all gone, right here at Jones Big Ass Warehouse and Storage Facility Truck Rental. Your mother-in-law kind of skinny. I can fold it up, put it on my back on the bicycle, and bring it down on this motorcycle. Come on down here and bring all you got that you don't want. PVC valve, beads, fleas, CDs from your failed speed metal band. Somebody left a cone. You knew damn well when you drop that CDs, nobody gonna want to buy it. And put it right here in this here building for the low price of $10.99 a month. You can't beat that. Hell, you can't feed a kid in Africa for that. You can't stop me. I can only be contained. Nobody can slow me down. Storing shit all over the place. Don't matter to me. I don't give a damn what it is. Bring it on. Go ahead and give me a call or find me on them internets at www.jonesbigasstruckrentalstorage.com. That's JONES bigasstruckrentalstorage.com. Rebound. Watch out. No post.
Well, that was good. Oh boy.
Not only is this a bus, but this is a bus that a friend of mine escaped from prison in.
Really? That was big ass truck running in storage. Voicemails, volume 1. Here we go.
Thank you for calling Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Consulate Facility.
Sorry, hang on. Time out. Oh, okay, we got 480p this time. You can see Jones' big ass head right there. Look at that.
Thank you for calling Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Consulate Facility. We'd like to thank you for all your support. Please keep calling us and please keep bringing your stuff down here to Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Consulate Facility.
Can't hear it.
Thank you.
You have 7 unheard messages.
7.
First unheard message.
Hi. I was just wondering if you store perishable goods, such as large cuts of meat, or maybe even meat. Thank you. Want to say hi? Shit. Can I store my photos?
Jones, man, this is Jake from Northwest Indiana, Gary area.
Oh.
Dude, I just saw your commercial and I swear to God, it had me rolling on the floor, man. If I buy a t-shirt off your website, I'd love to come down and find you in the Chi-Town area and get a, autograph on that. But that's the coolest shit I've ever seen. Believe me, I'm passing on your commercial to everybody. Keep it up, bro.
Little David Jones, I have a big ass grandfather clock that needs storage. A big ass grandfather clock.
Hi, Toby. My name is Candace, and my grandma has a huge ass fucking pile of dead, stinking, rotten kittens. And she doesn't want to just get rid of them and throw them away.
God, what's wrong with her?
I've watched them for so many years, and I don't want to keep them on my porch. They're going to fall out when the winter's over. I live in a pile. If you're interested, give me a call at 740.
Yes, my name is Earl, and I'd like to inquire about storing 4 10-wheeler semi-trucks in your yard, as well as a 40-foot fishing boat, plus 3 54-foot refrigerated van trailers. Now, I'm looking to store immediately. I would greatly appreciate a call back. Again, my name is Earl. My number is 818.
Yo, Jonesy, baby. Where am I supposed to bring all my shit to throw in your yard, dog? Jones, big ass truck with him. J-O-N-E-S. You are a funny motherfucker. Hey, but
You gotta wait till you're done with this.
You are some shit, man.
Jesus Christ.
Hello. I was just wondering if there's any work down at Jones Big Ass Truck Storage Facility. I'm just looking for a job. No, I don't know if it was a joke or not, but I actually am looking for a job. So if you could call me back, need a job at Jones Big Ass Truck Storage Facility. All right. Bye. Just kidding. This is so cool. Bye.
End of messages.
Alright. Well, that was a good commercial. The channel these are all uploaded to. I don't know if it's owned by Jones,
I got
but
this dream,
yeah.
and you're all in it.
Let's hear it.
With Wells Fargo Premier, a team.
Jones BBQ.
No, not yet.
Jones.
Not yet. Nothing at all. Go back. This shit up to 480. There you go. Right. Yeah. Before I go, I just want to show you something. Look. That means they're on this channel. Big Dog Eat Child. So, yeah. I don't know if Jones owns this, but, yeah, go subscribe, I guess. I was trying to explain, yeah. Barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage.
Come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat? America loves to eat. So
Yeah.
why not open up somewhere America to sit down, enjoy a meal, and get your feet rubbed? We'll fry anything you want for $5.99. As long as it's friable and edible, we gonna make it deliciable. We will fry parts of the chicken you didn't eat no friable. The beak, the feathers, we'll fry candy bars. All that European
That sounds
stuff you
nasty.
don't really normally eat, we'll bring it down here and fry it for you. Ask McDonald's to fry something other than what they normally fry. Guess what you gonna get? Nothing. If it fit through the dough, I'll put it in the fryer. Hell, this is dinosaur. All our meats are gently tenderized to their optimum deliciousness. We got fine dinosaur meat. Took my money, made me pay child support. Come on down and get your slice.
Took my money, maybe child support.
It's over. Motivated. So friends, let's just decide you don't want no barbecue. Well, that's fine too. Why not let one of my foot specialists or myself perform my magic? Look at that. They look wonderful. If you really pay me enough, we'll massage your feet in any of these sauces also.
That sounds
That's the rule. Gotta get Jones good ass barbecue and foot massage. So go ahead and give me a call and find us on the worldwide internet at the new website. That's JONES BigAssTruckRentalStorage.com /Jones. Good ass barbecue and foot massage. .html.
Excuse me, did you call number 52?
Did you hear me call number 52?
Oh boy. Now, there's like two more, and then we get to find out who this guy is.
I object. I defer.
Oh, really? What happened to Jones English? I like that.
I object. I defer. I find you both guilty of helping people for the ridiculously low price of $99.99. In today's broke-ass society, things are harder, so you need things cheaper. So I came up with Jones, cheap-ass prepaid legal and daycare academy. You are not the president. You don't need to make that type of money. You might need my legal services. You're just raising one kid, because I'm going to sue you. At Jones, we don't assess the legal fees after the case is disposed of. We make it prepaid. Prepaid meaning you need to pay before, just in case I need to invest the money in something else where you may need my services. And I'm going to spend it wisely, fighting for you. And if we can't get you out of child support, we'll provide you with our top-notch molester-free daycare services.
Hey,
You gotta do
molester-free, that's
whatever you
perfect.
do, so that when you get them home, they go straight to bed. Which one of y'all, you little Santa Claus ain't coming to none of y'all? There's some books around here somewhere. Jones do a good-ass job of watching both mine and my grandbaby. Jones got for me auto insurance. Jones got me this big-ass check. Now, friends, you may ask yourself, how can he provide us with such cheap legal services? Well, here's a story about Toby and his baby mama. Hey, Toby, I need my money. I don't have no more money. That's because y'all keep messing up. Y'all keep doing crime. Because I gave it all to you to raise that one little baby you got. And I work from volume. So y'all continue to rob people and take stuff. It ain't your business what I do with the money. So please, come on down to Jones, cheap-ass prepaid legal and daycare academy. This is a place where you can bring your children and get legal advice. Put your hand against the wall. My legal advice to you is don't have no more children. Go ahead and come to the website or give me a call on the new telephone number at 708-06-CASH-1. I'm on call 3 hours a day, 5 hours a week. You look for who? No, Toby Jones don't work here. You got the wrong number.
A Jones sweet ass TV pitch and sizzle reel.
Why waste your time looking at all those other TV pictures?
Let's see. God damn it. No, okay. Ooh, HD. Alright, let's try it.
Why waste your time looking at all those other TV
Hey, that's
pictures
better.
you wasn't going to pick up anyway when you can see the absolute profitability of a TV show done my way? Hi, I'm Tobias Rutherford Jones of Jones Big-Ass Truck Rental and Storage Facility and Jones Barbecue and Food Massage and Jones Cheap-Ass Prepaid Legal and Daycare Academy. I moved here, foggy, stank-ass Los Angeles, because I have a half-hour TV spectacular all figured out that has me. You just put it on tape, make $1 million. And now, it's even cheaper because you don't even really have to have tape. You can record me doing all types of shit. Take your ass up out of my seat. Maybe this is his chair, shit. I can't hardly get in there. Bring me a healthy, what do you call the hoes back there? How much greater are you than Muhammad Ali? If there's a team picture of the greatest, well, I'm in that team picture. Why did you do those drugs, Toby? Define drugs. What do you think of abortion, gun control, the housing crisis, drone strikes, and the war on drugs? Obama. And if you want real life controversy and not that reality show bullshit, I'm here to fix TV. This show is a cross between The Simpsons, 227, Sanford and Son, with a touch of the Boondocks and the grand finale of Mad, and a little bit of how I thought Law should have ended. All rolled up into one. We can make television that is the most entertainable available possible. And I have no problem with product placement. Is this a Quaker Instant Oatmeal 52 packet flavor multi-pack? Is this a Sega Game Gear TV tuner adapter? Hollow Peeps milk chocolate egg? Is this a McDonald's made with 100% beef double cheeseburger beefy and cheesy? I'm loving it. And a Faberware professional 17-piece cutlery set that never leaves shop. All this could be said in lovely East Chicago, Indiana. Or we can do regular Chicago. Or we can do it underwater. Black folks really don't swim, but for money, here I am. We can make it look like whatever you want it to look like, thanks to a little thing I like to call white folks. Hi. They're the only ones who could afford to work for free. Could you stop, make this thing move so much I can hear it? Sorry. Look at that white boy. Look at that computer. That's all good money right there. And I pay white women to rub me with brushes. Now, friends, if you still don't think that I have the absolute star power to carry a half-hour show by myself, well, paparazzi, welcome. There's only 3 real black people on this whole wall. The 4th one is just in blackface. I'm gonna be number 5. I want my picture right here next to Hitler. Real doctors with smarts will give you marijuana in the fine state of California. To help the creative process, I smoke as much as I possibly can. I love balloons. So go ahead and find me on the internet at www.jonesSweetassTVPitchAndSizzleReel.com. And if your name has a middle, a color, or it ends in Stein, then you should definitely give me a call at 323-739. You dig? That's 323-739. You dig? Don't look at me. I got cancer. So now that you've seen the most awesome and delicious video of your life, it is now time for you to do a few things for Toby, since Toby done entertained the hell out of you. Share the video, subscribe to the website, and I'm gonna need you to call your favorite TV station, TV show, your grandmama, your uncle, everybody you know that you've ever had relations with, and let them know that you need to see more of Toby on TV. This is your opportunity to help me make big, big bags of money, and then you get the enjoyment of watching me spend it.
Oh, hold on.
Introducing on Discord like you've never seen before. Your all-in-one writing essential. Recycling is great for bottles, not borrowed sentences. Grammarly.
All right.
So I was browsing through YouTube the other.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Give me a minute. Also auto-generated. Okay. Alright, could y'all just give me 1 sec? Hold up. Someone's texting me. Hold on a sec. Right. Sorry about that. Did have to actually get that. So yeah. Here we go. This is the real story behind Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage by Wavy Web Surf. There's one more after this where he interviews Jones.
So I was browsing through YouTube the other day, and thanks to the little recommended sidebar, I was reintroduced to a video that I hadn't seen in like 5 years. It's one of the greatest low-budget commercials ever created. The commercial for Toby Jones's good-ass barbecue and foot massage.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Come down here, get some of this shit.
Since being uploaded to the Big Dog Eat Child YouTube channel back in April of 2009, this commercial has garnered over 15 million views and has elicited a vast spectrum of reactions from its viewers. And these reactions range from shock to laughter to disgust to just downright befuddlement. In the comment section for the Jones barbecue and foot massage video, you'll see a lot of people saying something along the lines of, "This business can't be real, right?" Well, if you're one of the many out there who have this hunch, I'm here to tell you right now that yes, you're correct. There is no actual business called Toby Jones Good-Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage. In fact, the video is an intentional parody of a hard-sell, low-budget commercial one might find on a local television station. Furthermore, Toby Jones is a character portrayed by a stand-up comedian and actor, Robert L. Hines. And Hines has played this Toby Jones character in a handful of other parody-style commercials. The story of how Robert Hines became Toby Jones and involved in these commercials is almost as remarkable as the commercials themselves. And that's what I'm going to be telling you all today, Robert's story and how he became Toby Jones. Let's get into it. Robert Hines was born January 17, 1970 in Chicago, Illinois. Not much is known about his childhood, but he grew up on Chicago's South Side. After receiving his high school diploma from Chicago Vocational School, Hines joined the United States Army as a reservist, serving as a cannon crewman under a 6-year contract. In 1991, at the age of 21, Hines started doing stand-up comedy on the side, with hopes of one day being able to achieve a full-time career in comedy. In one of those Ash Ketchum seeing Ho-Oh in the first episode of Pokemon type moments, after Hines' first comedy set ever, he was fortunate enough to meet then at the time up-and-coming comedy legend Bernie Mac backstage after the set. Bernie saw potential in Hines and the two would become friends. Through some of his connections, Bernie was able to land Hines a handful of gigs throughout Chicago and other cities in the Midwest. In the early 90s, Hines' comedy act was picking up steam, but he had yet to commit to it full time. In fact, he actually started working at a jail in 1994 to support himself. The institution was Chicago's Cook County Jail, and Hines worked there as a correctional officer. Throughout the 90s and early 2000s, he juggled stand-up with his CO job. Eventually, his comedy act would become popular enough to go on tour, and his stand-up job was lucrative enough to justify him going full-time. So in 2003, he quit his Cook County Jail job and went all in with comedy. Now, what happened next ultimately results in the character we know and love, Toby Jones. Fast forward to 2008. One January night, Hines was performing a stand-up set at a South Chicago coffee shop which doubled as a venue. In the shop sat Pedro and Ramiro Castro. They are brothers and the two core members of the Big Dog Eat John sketch comedy group. The two had created a parody cereal commercial for YouTube back in 2007, though few watched it. Now at this time, the Castro brothers were looking for an actor to play a role in another parody commercial they had conceptualized. The idea was to create a commercial for a fake shady business and make its salesman as unprofessional and boisterous as possible. They already knew the salesman's name would be Toby Jones, but they were struggling to find an actor who would fit the role. Impressed by Robert Hines' loud and energetic stand-up performance at the coffee shop, the Castro brothers approached him after his set and pitched their commercial idea to him, offering him the role of the salesman, feeling as if it would be a good fit. To the Castro brothers' surprise, Robert Hines accepted the offer, and in the following months, the group would work together on creating the first parody commercial with Toby Jones in it. The first parody was a faux commercial for a fictitious truck rental and storage lot, which was actually a junkyard. The commercial was completed in November of 2008 and was subsequently uploaded to YouTube on November 12th. The title of this commercial was Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Storage, and this is it.
Why leave anything on your front lawn, under your porch, on the side of the highway when you can store all that stuff my way down here at Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Car Storage? Now, I know y'all got stuff at your house that you don't need no more, you don't want. You know you ain't gonna use that printer. Why keep it all around your house? Put it down in my house. You ain't the Dukes of Hazzard. And this is a drunk discount sale down here at Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Car Facility. You got an elephant, I got space. Send me smoke signals. You got weed, and I'll store anything you want. Go ahead and give me a call or find me on them internets at www.jonesbigasstruckrentalstorage.com. That's JONES Big Ass Truck Rentals and Storage.com. BBQ.com.
This video was an unexpected hit. Within 1 month, it garnered close to 175,000 views, an impressive number for 2008. What's crazy about this video is the phone number that appears on screen throughout it was actually Robert Hines' cell phone number. So you could actually call this number and get a hold of Robert if you saw this video early on, but it's since been disconnected.
Thank you for calling Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Car Storage Facility.
Okay, I was right. It wasn't gonna work.
Please keep calling us and please keep bringing your stuff down here to Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Car Storage Facility.
Hi. I was just wondering if you store perishable goods, such as large cuts of meat.
I'm sure both Hines and the Castro brothers vastly underestimated the amount of views the video would receive, and Robert Hines found himself getting inundated with calls as views began to skyrocket. I also want to note here that www.jonesbigasstruckrentalandstorage.com was at one point a functioning website. On the site, you could find the backstory for the Toby Jones character. Tobias R. Jones Toby grew up idolizing his favorite hood rapper, Pokey the Hot Spitta. He followed his idol's life and gained employment as a street pharmaceutical sales rep in 2003. Toby held on to that job for a year before he saw his distribution manager get shot. Toby realized that the street life was not for him and wanted to become an MC. He entered a contest to try to get his lyrics heard on 88.5 WHPK. Toby won the contest but never got his lyrics published. He became a roadie for a rap group, the Famous Boys, all while trying to make a name for himself with the other artists. While on the road, Toby learned about real estate auctions and decided to return home to try out yet another line of work. He found a large warehouse on the south side that was going up for auction the next week. Toby was able to buy that warehouse for $1. And thus, Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Storage was born. This website has since been shut down and redirects you to the Toby Jones Facebook group, but the original version can be found through Wayback Machine shenanigans. After the unexpected success of their first commercial, Hines and the Castro brothers were inspired to go full steam ahead with another parody commercial. And that second parody commercial would be the legendary Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage commercial, released on April 16th of 2009. Let's get to know this video.
Jones
Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat. America loves to eat. So why not open up somewhere America can sit down, enjoy a meal, and get your feet rubbed? We'll fry anything you want for $5.99. As long as it's friable or edible, we're gonna make it deliciable. We will fry parts of chicken you didn't even know was friable. The beak, the feathers, we'll fry candy bars. We got fine dinosaur meat. Took my money, made me pay child support. Let's get yourself skin over. It's over. Motivated. I'm not letting one of my food specialists on myself perform my magic. Look at that. Don't that look wonderful? If you really pay me enough, we'll massage your feet in any of these sauces also. Success is the rule down here at Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage. That's JONES Big Ass Truck Rental and Storage.com /Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage
HTML.
And I think it goes without saying that this one was a hit as well. Fans of the first video loved it, and by the end of the summer, the video had reached close to 1 million views. While Toby's Truck Rental and Storage was a good laugh, the barbecue and foot massage commercial is a true gutbuster and has aged extremely well in my opinion. Here are some interesting observations that I've made in regards to this video. It appears as though it was filmed inside of a Harold's Chicken Shack, which is a popular fried chicken chain restaurant in Chicago. This sort of explains why you see french fries and chicken in the video, but never any actual barbecue. I tried calling this phone number and it's currently disconnected, but similarly to the first video, it's likely that it was operational at one point. The sauce options available at Toby's restaurant include the following: hot, Dijon, sweet, mild, foot, barbecue, medium, white, and Chinese. And in similar fashion to the previous commercial, the website link shown in the video was actually real. www.jonesbigasstruckrentalandstorage.com /JonesGoodAssBarbecue and FootMassage.html would take you to a website created for the fake barbecue spot. But now it just redirects you to Toby Jones' Facebook page. That's a mouthful of a URL, Jesus. Now after the barbecue and foot massage commercial, there was one more Toby Jones commercial released. That was the commercial for Jones' cheap-ass prepaid legal and daycare academy, released in November of 2009.
In today's broke-ass society, things are harder, so you need things cheaper. So I came up with Jones cheap ass prepaid legal and daycare academy. You are not the president. You don't need to make that type of money. You might need my legal services. You just raising one kid, cause I'm gonna sue you. At Jones, we don't assess the legal fees after the case is disposed of. We make it prepaid. Prepaid meaning you need to pay before, just in case I need to invest the money in something else where you may need my services. And I'm gonna spend it wisely, fighting for you. And if we can't get you out of child support, we'll provide you with our top-notch molester-free daycare services.
Now, believe it or not, the phone number in this one still actually works. Here, I'll show you.
Hello, you reached urban entrepreneur Toby Jones at my latest business, Jones Cheap Ass Prepaid Legal and Daycare Academy. I'm probably out dealing with some of my other successful urban businesses, and I'm unable to take your call right now. But if you please leave me a message, and I'll probably get back with you if I feel like it. Thank you.
Love you, big boy. So after the third Toby Jones commercial, Hines would take a step back from his work with the Castro brothers, but he still would appear every now and then and do Q&A videos as the Toby Jones character. He was more so focusing on his stand-up comedy in the early 2010s. Around this time, there was an attempt by the Castro brothers and Robert Hines to develop a TV show around the Toby Jones character, but unfortunately, this never came to fruition. As years went by, the Toby Jones commercials would become increasingly popular on YouTube, particularly the Jones barbecue and foot massage commercial. In 2015, the video became a popular remix meme on Vine, which is where I was actually exposed to it for the first time. After becoming popular on Vine, its YouTube views surged to 3.7 million later that year, and these views would only increase as time went on. In 2016, the Jones barbecue and foot massage commercial in a way entered pop culture, as the dance that Toby does at the beginning of the video became basketball superstar Steph Curry's unofficial pregame ritual.
Jones barbecue and foot massage.
As I stated earlier, Toby's barbecue and foot massage now has over 15 million views. A colossal view count, and one that speaks to the genius of the Toby Jones character and the commercial itself. And it appears currently that the video is being suggested to people via the YouTube algorithm again, as a part of what I like to call YouTube's Let's Randomly Recommend a 10-year-old Video to Everybody at Once program. But honestly, I couldn't think of a better video to just get randomly recommended. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage is a straight-up classic. It seems like the brothers and Hines maintain an amicable relationship. It's been over 10 years since a true-to-form Toby Jones commercial has been created, but I'm crossing my fingers that Hines and the brothers will team up to make another amazing commercial. For now, we'll just have to wait and see. But that's pretty much the story of how Jones Good-Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage became a thing, and more broadly, how these parody commercials manifested. Let me know what you guys thought about this video down below in the comment section, and let me know if you have any weird old school YouTube videos you want me to do a deep dive into. Major shout out to my patrons, I appreciate you guys. Turn notifications published. Got together on last minute. It's gonna be great. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Alright, let's see this fucking interview. No, they didn't do shit.
Well, what's up, everybody? It's Wavy.
Alright, here's the last one. Wavy Web Surf interviews Toby Jones and Robert L. Hines.
Well, what's up, everybody? It's Wavy Web Surf here, and I have the man,
nice 20
the
minutes.
myth, the legend, Robert Hines, the person behind Toby Jones. What's up, man?
What's happening?
Toby Jones, big ass truck rental and storage. Toby Jones, good ass barbecue and foot massage. Toby Jones, prepaid legal and daycare academy.
Prepaid
right?
legal.
That's all three of the commercials.
Wait, what's the last one called again?
Daycare academy, right? That's all. Toby Jones.
Prepaid Legal and Daycare
Legal
Academy.
and Daycare Academy.
Got it.
Right? That's all three of the commercials.
Yeah, and that's the order in which they came.
We're going to talk about the commercials later. I'd like to first kind of hear from Robert Hines. So you get into comedy in the early 90s, and then you start working at this jail. You start working at Cook County Correctional Facility, right?
Absolutely.
So
Yep.
was this, what was up with this? Was this just something finance-wise, or like, why did you start working at the jail?
I'm from a working class family.
Yeah.
Right? And my father was not feeling me being out all night doing. You know, my father has really weird morals. Like, he's a super moral dude, but he likes to fight. You know what I'm saying?
It kind of just sounds old school.
Yeah, he was 100% old school.
Yeah.
And so my uncle worked at the jail, and my father's like, man, this boy needs a job. And my uncle's like, well, if you come down and apply, I'm sure you get the job at the jail, because I didn't have any background issues. And so I did what my family wanted me to do. I didn't want to do it, but I did what they told me to do.
You quit the prison in 2003, is that correct?
Yeah. It was a jail. It's a different
jail. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, jail. My bad. From there, what leads you to coming in contact with the Castro brothers and then pitching this idea for Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Storage? I read online that you did a show at a coffee joint that doubled as a venue. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And these two.
Man, I will work anywhere. I work in a phone booth if you call me. And so they were in the coffee house and they were a sketch comedy group. And I thought they were pretty funny. It was like 8 guys on stage. And they seen me somewhere else. I want to say it was at the Lakeshore Theater. And we had met at that coffee house, and they seen me at the Lakeshore Theater or somewhere else I was working. And they was like, listen, we got this character that we can't make work. And we'd like for you to try. And I was trying to help them out, so I did the character. And to my surprise, we did it like in November or something.
Yeah.
Oh, we did it in the summertime. And they didn't finish editing it
till November.
Until around Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did the Castro brothers, I know like they already kind of had the idea for the character. Did they come up with the name, or was that you that came up with the name?
They came up with the name, they came up with the character, they came up with all of that. And when we started shooting, they wanted me to do some things I didn't want to do.
Like what?
So a lot of the time, it's one part of the first video, Truck Rental, where I'm standing in front of old ass, raggedy ass Firebird.
Yeah, the Firebird. They say Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah.
Yeah. It had T-tops, and it's in this big ass yard with a bunch of shit in it that we just played with. And it was like, get in the car. I'm like, I'm not getting in that that car got all type of rusty shit, and I ain't finna get in that car. So I was like, just turn the camera on. And they just turned the camera on and they let me go. And that happened a lot. Like, they would write stuff and we would look at it, and I was like, okay, just turn the camera on. And they would turn the camera on and we just started riffing.
Yeah.
And then they would give me ad-libs like while we were riffing. Like, it was a hell of a collaboration. Like, the funniest joke in that whole video to me was their joke. And it's the one where I'm talking about, I'll store it for you, and then I push this shit down the stairs.
And push the. You talking about when you push the box over and all that metal shit falls out of it?
Yeah.
It's like a long shot too. There's like way more stuff in that box than you think would be in there. How did you guys find the lot? Did you guys have to like rent this shit, or did you just show up at it and did your thing? Like, do you know who owned it? What's up with like how you got there?
It was a musician's flop house. Like, a bunch of different musicians and artists lived in this abandoned ass looking building. I don't know who owns it. I don't know any of that.
So someone lived there.
One of the guys lived there, and he was like, "Yeah, we can shoot at my spot." And we went in there, and it was like a bunch of little rooms where different people lived, but it wasn't original. It might have been a meat packing place or something like that.
So the phone number that displayed on screen, that was your personal cell phone number. Is that true?
No, it wasn't my cell phone. What it was the Big Dog guys.
The Castro guys.
They bought. At the time, people were buying these like burner phones. Like, you could just turn them on and then they instantly would work.
Yeah, like a track phone.
And Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
It was a track phone. And the track part was spelled regular, but the phone's part was spelled F-O-N-E.
Yeah, they tried to get funky with it.
Yeah. And then and it gave me the phone, and my wife is not she is a sweetheart, but when she gets tired of some shit, she's tired of it. And the phone wouldn't stop fucking ringing. Like it rang all the time, and I would answer calls for hours.
You actually would take your time out of the day and answer and fucking talk to these people.
Absolutely, because I want to be in touch with the people. So I was like, and people would ask me really weird questions and shit, and they want to store shit that was illegal. And at the time, I would have a motto. Like if they call me and ask me, I got a body I want to store. And I was like, look, I don't want to know. I tell you which unit to put it in. No questions asked.
Yo, so $10.99. That's all you gotta pay. Flat rate, no questions asked.
All you gotta pay.
Yeah.
Store anything you want.
All right, so you guys make that one. Obviously, it blows up. And did the brothers kind of reach out to you like, look, Robert, we got to make another one? Is that kind of how it went down?
Absolutely. At the time, it was all 8 of the guys, and we were in my house in my basement, and they was like, look, man, and we were fielding calls as a group. Like we were all on the phone, and I put it on speaker or something. I don't know how it worked. We were taking calls, and we were having a good time and celebrating having 500,000 hits. It was amazing. And then they was like, we got to do this shit again, man. People want to see it again. And as we were all sitting there, somebody said, I can't even remember who it was, but somebody yelled out, what if we did Jones' good-ass barbecue and foot massage? And I was like, fuck, that's amazing. I'm like, hell yeah, because we had a bunch of other ideas. Like it was one, we wanted to use a church and a strip club. That's gotta be the 4th video. Y'all gotta bring that one out, man. And so when we take the second video, the beginning of the video, we're standing outside, and it's kind of rainy out. And they had rented 2 costumes, and they had to take them back the next day. And so we couldn't get into the site. Like it was a Harold's Chicken on 119th and West.
I did my research. I'm glad I got that right. Was it out of business, or were they letting you, like, how did you guys get permission to do it in the store?
They used to go to the Harold's a lot. Like Harold's is a staple in Chicago. And they would go to that particular Harold's, and they got friends with the people who owned it.
Oh.
And they asked them, could they tape in it? And the people was like, yeah, you can come here and tape, but it'll have to be off hours. So they had to get somebody to let us in, and that person that was supposed to let us in didn't come that day.
It was like
it
was like the middle of the day though. So what was it after?
No, this was early in the morning.
Oh, I got you. Okay, that makes sense.
And I was like, all right, fuck it, let's do something. So the 3 of us were standing together, and we started doing like a can thing. And he was like, sing something, Rob. And I just started singing Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Can we get a Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage for the fans?
Absolutely. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Better come down here, get some of this shit.
Thank you, man. That's going down to the history books right there.
One night, I was in bed with the wife, and I'm asleep, and I hear my voice on Sports Center.
This is the Steph Curry thing.
And I looked up. Yeah, this was Scott Van Pelt was giving it much love. Now the reason why I believe all that shit happened, because it was a viral video, and it was doing well. But Kevin Hart had this thing called Laugh Out Loud on his Facebook page, and he did a feature on Toby Jones and the barbecue and foot massage thing. He's like, if this thing is real, I'm going there. And if it isn't, it's brilliant. Like, he gave me a lot of love, or gave the video a lot of love. And the next thing I know, Steph Curry is talking about it and doing it before the pregame, before every playoff game. And a bunch of things happen from that. So I would credit. Now, I can't prove it directly, but none of that shit was happening until Kevin Hart got involved. And that dude has a hell of a reach. And he didn't even know.
Another question about the Good Ass Barbecue Foot Massage video. So there's this really gnarly shot in the video where you're squirting the sauce on this dude's feet. I want to know, who is that guy? Because I know you remember him. I would remember somebody if I had to rub their feet with sauce. And how many fucking attempts did it take for you guys to get that shot? Did you do it in one take?
One take, because, okay, well, first of all, the guy whose foot it is the guy with the long hair. His name is Brian Fox. And Fox was just sitting in a chair with his feet up. But here's what's interesting about it and why it only took one take. It was a bunch of shit in that bottle. It was like barbecue sauce and fucking ranch dressing and a bunch of shit.
Fucking hydrochloric acid.
And none of it was refrigerated, right?
Yeah.
None of it was refrigerated. So now it's all old and slimy and stinky. And at one point, I'm trying not to dry heat, right? And I go, hey, man. And so, like, when we're in the middle of shooting and I'm ad-libbing and I'm like, don't that shit look great? And then at one point, I was like, hey, cut. I can't do this shit anymore. And I just walk out the building for a second to try to catch my bearings because I was about to vomit.
Dude, even without hearing your story about it, that shot makes you want to try heat just watching it. It's so gnarly. I mean, I'm not dissing Homeboy's feet or anything, but goddamn, that is a rough shot.
They kept that sauce and they put the word foot on it.
Yeah.
So like when you see me going across with all the sauce, look at all these beautiful sauces, whatever I say. One of those sauces say foot, and that was the sauce. Man.
So the third commercial, Jones Cheap Ass Prepaid Legal and Daycare Academy. So you got some child actors in that video. How did you? I can only imagine approaching, someone's parents and being like, "Look, I need to borrow your kids for an hour. We're filming this commercial called Jones Cheap Ass Prepaid Legal and Daycare Academy. Whose kids are these? Like, how did you get the kids for the commercial?"
They were family members of the Big Dog Eat Child guys.
So
all of them. And it was at somebody's office. It was somebody's workspace. And they brought their kids in and they just watched and the kids were phenomenal. Like they didn't want to be loud.
Yeah.
They really didn't want, they were just wanting to play and hang out. And I was like, y'all gotta get louder. And it was like, okay. Like they didn't want to be bad kids. But we just kept letting them do. And then the one little girl, she was adorable, man. She was incredibly cute. And she came in at the end of one of the sections and just hit me with something. And it was funny because she didn't want to do it. It was just
that is sweet. So with that one, you the phone number that's on screen with that one, it still actually works.
Yes.
I gave it a call while I was making my video, and it's got this this little fucking voicemail from you on there. So the Big Dog Eat Child guys, I guess they still have a working track phone with that one.
They still have phones that I guess it might be. I don't know what phone it is, but from time to time they access the messages, and they used to make videos with just messages on it, but they stopped doing that. But that's what they did, and then we had another video that we shot after that one was called Jones Big Ass Sizzle Reel.
Yeah, that's kind of where I wanted to go next. So you eventually moved from Chicago to LA, and you're still in LA now, right? Mm-hmm. And you guys were trying to get a show based off of Toby Jones developed. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
So
yes.
What was, can you elaborate on kind of like what you guys had in mind for the TV show or whatever kind of, platform you were wanting to do it on?
What happened was we got with a production company and partnered with them, and we made a pilot.
Oh, so there's an episode somewhere in the vault.
There's an episode somewhere in the vault that we can't get to because we partnered with somebody else and they kept it. And it's called Toby Makes $1 Million.
Okay.
And it's a situation where every week Toby was going to open up a new business and sell a few items and then go to the next business.
Yeah.
And the first item that we made was something called it was water. It was bottled water. Now, here's the thing. When those people picked what they picked, because you give them a list of stuff and then they pick one, they try to pick the hardest shit to make funny. Like they want to see how good you are at this. So it's really hard to just make water funny.
Yeah.
However, we found a way, and it was hilarious. And I think we sold the pilot to MTV2.
Okay.
And they were about to create a show based on the pilot, and then they fired everybody who was at MTV2, and the show was canceled before it was created.
So it was kind of just a casualty of MTV having to downsize. But the Toby Jones is a standout, man. I mean, it really is a legendary character. Like, I think I'm sure you're probably aware of how many fans you do have, but whenever I do like research for these videos, I go through a lot of comments, and people just give their like unbridled love for that character. And I'm hoping with this we can kind of shine some light, on the guy behind the character. And with that said, like, so now, one more question: is there ever going to be another Toby Jones commercial?
We are working on that now. We're trying to figure out how to get another commercial now.
Just for you.
We haven't made any decisions yet, but we're working on it. We're trying to get it done.
So the relationship with the Castro Boys and Big Doggy Child is like solid. You guys are still working together.
We still really cool. It's just that it's just at this point I need to marry Toby Jones with my stand-up, because my stand-up needs to sell more tickets. And every time I mention Toby Jones on stage, people be like, oh yeah, and plus I've lost 100 pounds since I was playing that character.
You're looking good, man.
Yeah, thanks, man, thanks. So I'm trying to get a way to marry Toby Jones in the character so I can personally make money.
Well, hopefully, I hope, a lot of people watch this video. Maybe you can get a few fans that'll go watch an actual show, Around, I've got some fans around, I'm sure I've got fans around, you in LA, right?
I am.
Somebody's going to see this and watch a show, I can promise you.
Well, at this point, we're just releasing videos of me doing stand-up in little increments to get people to, to know that I do stand-up. Because a lot of people don't know me and that guy at the same time.
Yeah, we need to, like you said, you got to get the name sort of congruent to where, you obviously don't want to be going around with a fake name of Toby Jones. You want to be Robert Hines, but also have the same appeal that people sort of sync with on the Toby character. So, nowadays you're just kind of touring and doing comedy shows and stuff. That's good.
Yeah, just doing comedy shows here and there and touring and stuff, and and it's about to get really interesting. As a matter of fact, I'm on Segura's Tom Segura. I'm on his podcast like the 22nd of January.
I want everybody watching to go show major love to our boy Robert here.
Thank you, man. That's cool.
We'll put it I'll put a link to Tom's podcast when it comes out in the description for this interview that we do. I think we're about ready to wrap it up, man. There is one.
Cool. I appreciate your time. You were very kind with your time.
Yeah, there's one more thing that I would like you to do for me, though.
Let's hear it.
I want you to rate my Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage dance 0 to 10. All right.
Let's see it.
Okay, let's do it.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. You better come down here and check this shit out. I forget the last part of it. I might have botched the last word.
Here's the thing. I need a little more commitment from your can. You gotta kick that leg up and kick it out.
Oh, let's rock it. Now, let me get this fucking chair out of the way.
Yeah, do that.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. That was it right there. I can't go any harder than that.
Yeah, that's it. That's perfect. You don't have to go any harder than that. That was exactly what you need. That's perfect.
I think I might have nailed it harder than Steph did.
I think so too. Great job. Hey, man, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a pleasure to have you on, man. You're actually the first sort of like living meme social media figure that I've done an interview with, and I appreciate the opportunity. It's been a really good conversation, and I think the viewers are really going to enjoy it. So, best of luck to you, man. Keep in touch privately, and
okay.
I'll see you around, buddy.
All right, same to you, man. Good luck.
Adios.
Peace out.
All right, well, that was good. I don't know what happened. It wasn't his personal number. The person, it was a track phone burner. Yeah, that was Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. So yeah, thank you all for watching. That was I saw this video, I started wondering actually. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Now we all know what happened. And yeah. Link to all the originals in the description. And goodbye.